welcome. I'm Anthony Hudson. Get ready. It's time for Thursday night. Tonight, Richmond. And West Coast looking ready as they enter the ground. The banners are ready for the players.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
That's true, Hutto.
We never weak until the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold for every tiger. Yellow and black.
The captains make their way to the middle for the toss. The Tigers kicking to the left of screen. Both sides look ready to get into the action. Just moments away now. We're set to begin things here at the MCG. He gets his hands on the footy. Nobody can hold on here. Practicing some fancy moves. Grimes moves it by hand. Gets a quick kick away. Prestia has it. Moves the ball along the wing. Out of bounds, right on the 50. And we'll get a throw in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Avoids the pressure. Kelly brushes off the tackle. Dishes it off. Zaharakis shows some physicality.
Thank you.
We'll get a ball up on the wing. Punches it clear. Duggan with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. That kick was pure.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Lune's getting his first with that kick. Gets some room. We're back in the middle to resume play. Natanui thrashes it. Takes possession. Takes the mark. 35 metres out. Lining up now, directly in front.
Go.
Kennedy with the shot. Listen to the fans celebrate as he drives that through.
Of course, Hutto.
They get around him after that effort. West Coast with their first of the match.
He did really well there and gets the reward. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Umpire ready to resume play. Natanui thumps it clear. Clears the ball from the contest. Taking a nice grab. 45 metres out. Kennedy with a fairly straightforward shot. Looking to kick goal number 2. Hooked the kick wide and a behind.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Shaw searching for a teammate. Ryan hangs onto that one. 45 metres out.
Leave it on.
He goes it alone. Through for a nice score. West Coast lead is now 2.
You've just got to do better there. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Short to bring it back into play. Marks in a bit of space. Slams it on the boot. Brioli found some space and marked. Couldn't snaffle it. Cole puts it into space. Intervening brilliantly was Kennedy. Gets it away. Quick hands, and they could be away here. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Celebrating hard. 8 points the difference.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
We're back in motion. Bolter guides it down. Clean from the half volley. Moves the ball by foot. Martin gets in a good position.
The Eagles just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Does well to cut off the kick. Grimes moves it now. Shaw takes the mark. Bangs it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly. Looks to move it by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Kick by Allen. Shaw spills it. Just gets it onto the boot. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. Bolter getting to the bench. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Picked up now. Finding the loose ball was Gav.
No prior.
We'll get a stoppage. Ryan won the hit out. He wins possession, releases the handball. They can link up now. He gains possession. Flostone drives the kick. Great grab.
West Coast are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
A chance to reload the attack now. Marks now and can send it back. Hearn slick with the hands. Goes back to where it came. Cripps gives it off, and now they go. Taken by Broad. Ryan now. Collected by Shepherd. Chose to kick it. Simply outplayed his opponent. 50 metres out. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. He celebrates hard after that. What a start for West Coast.
That's a really good team goal.
The game is back underway. Tap down. Gets on the end of this. Shuey takes it well. Graham wins the foot race.
Let him up.
Ball up in the centre square. Ryan just swats it away. Amon hacks it out of there. Shaw missed an opportunity to mark. Hurried kick. Kennedy got under it. He drives it. She marks uncontested. The distance might be just beyond him. 45-degree angle for this shot at goal. Going for goal number 1. Chalk a goal up for the Eagles. They stretch their lead with that effort. Pretty happy with that one. That's 4 in a row for West Coast.
Some great...
We resume hostilities. Won the hit out. Trying to avoid everything out there. Can't take the mark. Hacking it out of there. Ball hits the deck. Right. Having some trouble down there. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Ball up in the centre square. Thumps it clear. Now we'll get a ball up. Natanui won the duel.
Thank you, I'll have it.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. One down. Aim on. Pushes through with power. He flicks it over. Hits the target by hand. Finds this one all by himself. Kelly blights his chances from there. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. West Coast, boat 26.
This is how they can score big, Hutto, if they can do that on a consistent...
Back in the middle now. Wins the ruck duel. Prestiak with a short hand pass. Finding the ball was Martin. Kicks the ball deep. Gaff with an easy mark. Decides to kick. Well taken at ground level. Broad got him high there. Cripps looks to build some momentum with this kick. 50 metres out.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. This kick puts them further into the lead. Cripps celebrating hard. That's 6 in a row for West Coast. Now they lead by 32. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it, thrashes it. He's got the footy in his hands. Good mark, and looks to send it back. The kick from short. Broad runs after this one. Quickly onto the boot. Baker picks up the loose ball. He just throws that. A low stabbing kick. A solid mark from Duggan. Goes by foot. Natanui takes it well. 65 metres out.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number one. He takes the mark. Grimes goes for territory. Good mark by Kennedy.
Move it on.
An impressive performance so far. This for a fourth goal. The lead is now 33.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. A bad finish results in the behind.
Shaw deciding where to go with the kicking. Applying the physical pressure. He gives it a ride. And the chance at goal is taken by West Coast. Kelly gets number 2. Congratulated by his teammates. Now they lead by 39.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Back with another centre bounce. Natanui farmed it down. Nice hands. Puts it on the boot. Strong mark in the contest. 45 metres out. Lining up on a bit of an angle here is Castagna. Going for goal number one. He delivers with a drop punt. They kick the goal to stem the flow. Are we about to see a shift in this game? He's enjoying that goal.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
About to resume play. Hammers it. Darling gets on the end of this.
My footy.
We'll get a ball up. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Natanui hurls it away. Grimes brings it out of the pack. Castagna does well to mark. Might be too far out to score.
Move it on.
He goes. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The score: West Coast 45 to Richmond 12.
West Coast got up and about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Both sides might want to work on their defence after a high-scoring opening term. Barris couldn't snaffle it. Let's check out the stats.
It's quite simple. West Coast won more of the ball, and they've been able to create more opportunities in front of goal.
Thank you, Gaz. Players ready to start the second quarter. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Hands that ball to the opposition. He can take off after that handball. Takes the mark all by himself. Castagna to have the shot from outside 50.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 2. It's a behind. Richmond looking for some scoreboard respect.
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Shepherd puts it on the boot. A big contested grab. Elects to kick. The ball goes over the boundary line, deep inside 50. And it'll be a throw-in. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Natanui can link up through hands. Links with hands. Richmond close the gap to 31.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. West Coast are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they set up behind the ball so well it forces the opposition to play that style. West Coast have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Rioli celebrates with this. About to resume hostilities. Natanui got a fist to it.
Right footy.
Now we've got a ball up. Natanui clears the contest. Put his body on the line. Has a man running for him. Gets into some space to mark this. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. 4 goals now and becoming a real problem for the defence down there.
You're right, Hutto.
The lead has been increased by Kennedy.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Centre bounce.
West Coast aren't making the most of their hit-outs. It's going straight to the opposition.
Just manages to release the kick. Cleanly picked up. Goes with the kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Cuts the kick inboard. Rioli looks to get onto the football. Got the hands free. Manufactures the handball. Broad links up with a chance to run. A lot of possessions for him. Barrett dug out the loose ball. Wants to keep it moving. Witherden rushes with the kick. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Shows some physicality. Puts on a bump. Hearn just goes bang. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Ball off hands. He gives away a free for in the back. Petrocelli elects to kick. Kicks hurriedly. Arts will be upset with that. Shuffled up by Amon. Releases by hand. He's got the football now. What a lovely goal from there. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around trips? West Coast have kicked back-to-back goals. 37 points the difference.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. West Coast are taking...
Back in the middle. Natanui got the tap.
Right footy.
Ball up in the centre square.
The Eagles are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Duggan rewarded for that tackle.
Fantastic pressure there.
With a driving kick. Takes a strong mark. A long driving kick. Found space for an easy mark. Uses it by foot. Marks all alone. Uses it now. Kept alive under pressure. Doing well to intercept that kick. Talia gets some distance on the kick. Missed the target. Clears the congestion. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 50 metres from home.
Move it on!
Castagna dumps it towards goal.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
They have to take those half chances. Richmond now only trailed by 36.
You've just got to do better there. You'll have to do better than that next time. Richmond needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting beaten in the contest and it's affecting the scoreboard.
Teammates break for him, 50 metres from home.
Go!
Graham knows they desperately need this one. Can he deliver? He's excited about that one. Richmond produced the margin.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
We're back in motion. Punched away. Didn't fumble. Goes short by hand. Shuey, hurried kick. Cripps takes a strong mark. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. 45 metres out.
Move it on!
Going for goal number 3. Summed it up and he delivers perfectly. This one gives them a bigger lead. Cripps couldn't be happier with that goal.
That Richmond have struggled to get the ball forward of centre. Look at the inside 50 difference. They're getting well beaten.
Natanui just fends off his opponent. Natanui just threw it. Moved on by Ryan. Lambert clean from the half volley. The ball spills to Kelly. I hope that's not serious. The boy looks to be in a lot of pain. That doesn't look great. Looks unlikely he will see any further action.
Of course, Hutto.
Natanui throws the ball away. A strong mark in the pack from Brioli. Puts boot to ball. Intercepts the ball well. Drives it out of defensive 50. He rigs the ball in the air. Shuey uses it by foot. Brioli doesn't take the mark. Zaharakis sends it clear of the contest. Doing well to intercept that kick. Grimes tucks it into the pocket. Gets into a good position to take that. He spears the ball. Marking in space was Lostone.
West Coast just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Gets the loose ball. Lee gets it out of congestion. Marked by Revolt. 20 metres out.
Move it on!
They really need a goal on the board now. Margin in a really tricky situation.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Richmond forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Shepherd to kick it in. Marks now and can send it back. A stab kick from Brioli. Lee takes it strongly.
Move it on!
He takes aim. Goes wide from behind. Margin in a really tricky situation.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
Considering the options on the kick in, plays on. Shepherd just gets the kick away. Keeps it moving. Cochin with the intercept. That's a monster kick, and it's a goal. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. Puts it through. Can that goal be the start of something more? Puts it through.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
The umpire's set to bounce to restart the game. It's a turnover. Gives it to Shuey. Opportunity for Kennedy. Gives it, don't argue. Gaff puts it to his advantage. Martin is streaming past and gets the footy. Doing well with the mark. Well within range from here.
Move it on.
Petrocelli slams it towards goal. His teammates rush over. West Coast lead Richmond 69-35.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. It's great to watch how they play. West.
We resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Martin has the ball. Good mark and looks to send it back. McGovern kicks it. Takes it well. Hearn goes with the kick. Shuey controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Sinks the slipper into it. The mark has been taken. 45 metres out.
Go.
Yo whacks one on the boot for goal. Offline or behind. The Eagles lead by 35.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. West Coast have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a contest. West Coast are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
He puts it out of bounds on the full. Got boot to ball. Taken well at ground level by Duggan. Puts it into space. Has it now. Drives towards half forward. A great mark taken there. Hacks it forward. Well, it's half-time, Gaz. What are your thoughts at the major break?
It's been a promising first half at West Coast. They'd be confident they can keep it going in the second half.
Let's analyse the stats.
West Coast have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Thank you very much, Gaz. The game promises plenty. We have a big second half coming up. We're set to go at the start of the third quarter. About to resume play.
The Eagles are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Penetrating handball. Moves it by foot. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Shepherd moves it now. Finds himself in space and marks. Punches the kick. An easy grab for Redmond. Looks up with the kick. McGovern gets on the end of this. Moves the ball by foot. A good job keeping it in play there. Unfortunately, not for long as the ball goes out. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll get a ball up. Natanui aims for his man on the ground. Sees it out of play. The ball is coming back into play. Swats it. Up for grabs for Broad. Great mark under pressure. Grimes uses it by foot. Over the top of the pack.
West Coast haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Duggan gathers it now. He has the ball. He couldn't hang on. Is in his possession. It's only a behind. The margin is 36.
A bad finish results in the behind. You'll have to do better than that next time. West Coast have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Searching for a teammate. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. So what can West Coast do with this opportunity in front of goal? 60 metres out. Drives it long. Good mark there. Tries to gain some territory. Open opportunity for Lambert. Uses it by foot. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Slams it onto the boot. A mark by Graham.
The Eagles haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Looks up with a kick. Good body work to win the mark. Kick by Gabb. Cripps determined to reach the ball. Lambert powers through the tackle. Kicks out of the congestion. Martin drives the kick. He's able to ride it home from a long way. A much-needed goal for Richmond. He acknowledges the crowd. Richmond behind by 30.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Richmond giving themselves a chance on the turnover, but they can't seem to be putting it on the scoreboard.
Centre bounce.
West Coast are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Lambert puts the handball out in front. Doing well was Chewy. Mops up the loose ball. Just put it on the boot. And he stepped over the boundary line. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Shepherd goes by hand. With the ball now.
My footy.
Ball up in the centre square. One down by Ryan. Gaff had the pressure bearing down. Lobs the handball. He has the ball. Down, drives it out of the pack. Cole wins the ball in the air. Keeps moving. Sinks the slipper into it. Good grab there for Rioli. Uses it now. Takes a simple grab. Goes by foot. Ends up marking uncontested. Finds this and marks well. Got boot to ball. High tackle. Looks to move it by foot. Does well to cut off the kick. Sweeping handball. Fighting hard was Kelly. Quick handball. Takes possession. Gathered by Castagna. Turns on the gas. Puts boot to ball. Marks that ball. Uncontested. Goes with the kick. Finds a bit of room to mark. The boundary line wins. Ball tossed back in. Thumped clear. Shuey with a clean collect. Gets a touch to the ball. Does well to keep it in play. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. Umpire calls for a throw-in. What can you tell us, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
Lucky to be on the receiving end of that decision. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. 65 metres out, lining up from a 45-degree angle.
Move it on!
Dow needs to deliver a goal with this chance.
Now, the West Coast getting plenty of possessions at the moment.
Darling looking to bring it back into play. Goes by hand. He's got the football now. And now we'll have a ball up. Natanui won the tap. Cochin gets the loose ball. He looks like he needs a spell. Shuey with quick hands. A chance to reload the attack now. The kick from short. Grimes takes the mark. Uncontested. Plays on. Shuey collects the loose ball. Chose to kick it. Well collected.
My footy.
My ball, says the umpire. Ryan just slaps it down. Lambert in a mop-up. Rushes with the kick. Mark can be paid. Blue kicks it. Swings the ball in the air. He drives it. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Barris elects to kick it long. Cole marks in a bit of space.
West Coast are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
He gets above the crowd. Allen just kicks it long. She takes the mark. 45 metres out. A chance to put a second goal on the board. He was celebrating that goal the moment it left his boot.
Yes, I know.
Look at them celebrate that effort. West Coast beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 77-42.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward. West Coast are winning plenty of the ball at the moment, and it's allowing them to create plenty of scoring opportunities.
He gains possession. Shuey gets on the end of that handball. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Intercepts the ball well. Darling collects the kick. Ryan grabs that one. Drives the kick hard. Terrific mark there. Barris sends one up towards the wing. Takes an uncontested mark. Allen goes with the kick. Witherden found a way to mark that one. Puts it on the boot. Rushes with the kick. Marked by Barris. Decides to kick. Getting in the way was short. Bolter gets it down. Kelly puts on a bump. Martin quickly onto the boot. Luke presents and takes the mark. Manages to get a hand to it. Handballs. Redden with the ball. Kicks hurriedly. Marking in space was Zaharakis. The third quarter is drawing to a close. Petrocelli was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did.
Move it on!
He takes the shot, nurses that ball through the big sticks.
No doubt about it.
Petrocelli locked. Gaz, what do you think of that?
West Coast.
Here's Gaz to break down the stats.
West Coast have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Thanks. We have 1 quarter of footy ahead of us. Let's go.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
Ryan got in a better position. Shuey slams it onto the boot. Winning the ball in the air was Broad. Slams it on the boot. Great mark. Elects to kick. The mark is taken by Cochin. With a driving kick. Easily takes the mark. Drives towards half forward. Martin takes a strong mark. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. He heads for home. The kick towards goal. The margin a big one, but still plenty of time.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Weighing up the options now. Shepherd plays it to himself. Wants to take them on. Stands tall and marks. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Graham with the opportunity at goal. 45-degree angle.
West Coast just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
That kick goes out on the full.
Thank you, I'll have it.
Ball up close to the boundary. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
A good mark under the circumstances. She drives the ball out of defence. Good opportunity for the Tigers to put a goal through here. Martin will have to put everything into this one. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle. They are desperate for a goal now.
You've just got to do better there.
Plenty of time left in the game, so there's still a chance.
That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. West Coast are controlling the possession and they're using that control to hit the scoreboard.
Shepherd assessing the options. Finds himself in space and marks.
West Coast have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Moves it by foot. An easy grab for Kelly. Goes by foot. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
The umpire calls for it. Ryan won it down. He gets his hands on the footy. It's offline. West Coast with the edge right now over Richmond.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Richmond are creating plenty of chances from turnover. They just need to generate that into more scoring opportunities to be a big chance.
Grimes with the responsibility of kicking it in.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. West Coast forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Flosto got hands to it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Advantage paid. Redden puts it on the boot. With quick hands, Lambert getting in on the act. A mighty effort from there, and it's a goal. Richmond looking to build momentum after that goal. Smiles all round.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's quite simple. The Eagles won more of the ball and have been able to create more opportunities in front of goal.
Back in the middle. Hammers it. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Kelly cuts it off. Intercepted by Ryan. Rioli now heading to the bench for a break. Ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on. Brilliant chase.
Handball's under pressure. Yo keeps coming. Had plenty of the ball. Yo just took way too long.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Going for distance with the kick. Can't take possession. Prestiak needs to live.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Ends up turning this ball over.
West Coast are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead. If they just maintain possession and hold onto the ball for a moment, they should be able to hold on here.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Got boot to ball. Prestiak puts another one through. Boy, did they ever need that. He loved that one. It's still an uphill battle.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. West Coast getting plenty of possessions at the moment.
Ryan thumps it forward. Yo gets right in his face.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Allen just threw it. Puts it on the boot. Great mark in the pack. Uses it by foot. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Picked up under pressure. Eventually, the ball goes over the line. Dow coming off for a spell. Toss back into play. Picked off the deck. He's been influential. Withered it on the ball. He runs it over the line. The umpire will throw it in. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Shuey manufactures a handball. His teammates rush over. Richmond have kicked the last 3 goals. And suddenly, they find themselves with a chance.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Richmond haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
Thumped clear. Just threw the ball. Chips it towards half forward. Picks up the loose ball. Works it across the ground. He's having a big game right now.
He's everywhere at the moment. Showing some really good pressure there.
It's been a great game from Finch.
He's getting off the chain.
He's excited about that one. Can they capitalise on the momentum?
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He did really well there and gets the reward. West Coast are allowing the opposition uncontested marks, but they...
Back in the middle now as the Rucks go at it. Natanui with a big fist on it. Cochin dishes it off. He's getting a lot of the ball, Gaz.
He just keeps finding the footy.
Scoops it up, gets a hand in. Missed from behind. Richmond close the gap to 15.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. West Coast have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Moved on by Shuey. Finds a target. Zaharakis drives the kick. He went for the run of his life. Wants to go. Puts boot to ball. The contest, no match for him.
Good call, Hutto.
35 metres out.
Give it on.
Reaver going for number one.
You've just got to do better there.
Richmond keeping themselves in it.
Now they'll look to track this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. A bad finish results in the behind. West Coast have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Reaver just landed in his back. Goes with the kick. Redden with the mark.
West Coast have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of the game if they're to stay on top.
Shepherd gets on the end of this. Uses a short handball. Gets it across the line.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. Richmond are winning the ball around the contest but aren't converting it into scores. They need to find a way to use it better on the outside. The Eagles have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Hearn kicks it long. McGovern marks. Sinks the slipper into it. Ball picked up. Shepherd needs a chance to rest. It's marked by Duggan. Looks to move it by foot. Nice mark under pressure. Chose to kick it. McGovern contests the hard ball. Just gives it away. Dow just gets it onto the boot. Arts marks uncontested. Slams it on the boot. Takes a nice mark. Chips it towards half forward. Well picked up. Wins the race to the ball. Graham hands it into open space. The handball hits the target. Flostone couldn't keep his hands on it. He's got the footy in his hands. The mark has been taken.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. West Coast forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Decides to kick. He wins the ball in the air. Kelly tucks it into the pocket. Good mark on the run. With a driving kick.
Full spin. Thank you.
Can you tell us anything at the moment, Ken?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Disappointing result for Richmond. Gary, any final thoughts?
West Coast found a way to get the game on their terms. They didn't look back from there.
Thanks for that, Gary.
The West Coast sky.
Final scores are 84 to 71. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Gaz.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Anthony Hudson here for this battle between Gold Coast and Brisbane. Welcome to Metricon Stadium. I welcome Gary Lyon with me as we prepare for this big game.
Hi, Hutto. Really excited about this one today.
Today's match between Gold Coast and Brisbane. Brisbane make their way onto the field, ready to put in another big performance. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
It's a big midfield battle today. Whichever team can get on top in the middle of the ground will walk out winners today.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great. The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. Gold Coast kicking to the left of screen. These lineups look very strong and both teams look fired up and set to go. Players head to their positions as we prepare for the opening bounce. Slapped away. Gets around the imaginary opponent. Ends up turning this ball over. Receives the handball and takes off. They chase after the loose ball. Landed in his back on this occasion. Moves it by foot. Takes the mark all by himself. Payne with a penetrating handball. Slams it onto the boot. Great mark under pressure. 45 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from.
Move it on.
He likes his chances from here. Goes through for a behind. Gold Coast 1, play Brisbane nothing.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Starcevic unsure of the next move. Looks up with a kick. Good mark there. Mitchell lining up now on a 45-degree angle.
Move it on.
Elects to kick. McInerney runs after the ball. Moves the ball by foot. The loose ball scooped up. He drives it. Starcevic couldn't hang on to the ball. The ball knocked out in the tackle. Zorko kicks out of the congestion. Payne keeps it moving. Difficult ball control. Witt collects it. Going for goal number 1. Just a minor. Gold Coast by 2 points.
You'll have to do better than that next time. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Deciding where to go with the kick in. A strong pack mark. Uses it now. A big contested grab. McCluggage puts it on the boot. The free for McStay. Now with a low spearing kick. Finds this one all by himself. The ball in the hands of Rich. Over the top of the pack. Slams it on the boot. Brisbane looking to turn the game with this goal. Cameron enjoying that goal. And we have the first goal of the match.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Swats it. Sockers it forward. Gets the handball away. Matheson wins it back. Danaher did well to win that ball.
Leave it on.
Just not good enough with that kick. Brisbane by 5 points.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. You've just got to do better there.
Looking for options now. Cameron takes a strong mark. 45 metres out. Bit of an angle for this kick.
Go.
Looking to kick goal number 2. It always looked close, but it hits the post. Brisbane doing well at the moment.
A bad finish results in the behind. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Thompson players move as they look to provide an option. Keeps the kick low. He gets above the crowd. Looks to move it by foot, taking a nice grab. Chose to kick it. Marks now and can send it back. Neal tries to gain some territory. Berry over the top. 45 metres out.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number 1. The kick ends up hitting the post. Brisbane by 7 points.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Looking to bring it back into play. Neal leaps over the top. 50 metres out. About to take the kick. Slight angle.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. No luck for him there, and it's a behind. Brisbane lead is now 8.
You've just got to do better there. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Unsure of their next move. Lemons gains possession. He lays off the pass. Hicked off by Berry. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Opportunity now for Berry. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. Big kick required from this distance.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number 1. A good result there, and that's a goal for Brisbane. Celebrating hard. Brisbane getting out to an early lead.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Brisbane aren't making the most of their hit-outs. It's going straight to the opposition.
Dishes it off to a player on the run. Gardner controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Uses it by foot. Finds a bit of room to mark. Rich tucks it into the pocket. Uses it now. Intercepts the ball well. Witt uses it by foot. He gives chase to the footy. Townsend picks it up. The Suns fans getting excited about that one. He puts through his first goal. He's enjoying that goal. Gold Coast trailing, but they can easily catch up from here.
That's a really good team goal. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
McInerney does well. Quick handball. McStay moves it by hand, and now they're away. Walks that one over the line. Now the players move as they look to provide an option. Thompson collects the kick. Got hands to it. Weller kicks it. Picks it up. Going for goal number 1. Just sneaks in from behind. They're ready to bring it back into play. He takes the mark. Channels a long kick. Swallow looking to track down the footy. Neal hacking it out of there. Coughed up by Greenwood. The loose ball picked up. Movement by hand. Zorko gives it to the player running past. Bailey marks it. Lining up for goal. 20 metres out. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle.
Leave it on.
Going for goal number 1. Goal!
That
thrashes it. Here's Zorko. McInerney handballs out into space. Just releases the ball. Intercepted. Fiorini handballs. Greenwood onto the ball. Just gets it onto the boot. Finds a target. Kicks inside the 50. A solid mark from King.
Move it on!
He drives it towards goal.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal.
Looking to bring it back into play. Plays onto himself. Goes with the kick. Takes it well. Puts boot to ball. Mitchell gives the body to take that mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Ball spills. Pushes through with power. Slick with the hands. Lions dug out the loose ball. Dug out the loose ball. They can create from this. Danaher gathers it now. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Just put it on the boot. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. The kick from Dazovic takes a simple grab. Rich winds up and goes long. A good mark under the circumstances.
Brisbane haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Drops the mark. Can he put it through? Gold Coast send one home. He acknowledges the crowd. Gold Coast keeping in touch.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a...
Winning it was McInerney. Penetrating handball. Ball gets cut off. Putting his skills on display. Fends off the tackler. Tips it towards half forward. Offhands from Chol. A clean pickup. The Suns finds a way to get that one through. Gets his first. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. This game is getting more exciting by the second.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Tap came from Macanuni. With the ball now. Kicks in heavy traffic. Thompson's the better man there. That kick covering some territory. Steady hands there as he holds that one. With a driving kick. It's a foot race to get this one. Fiorini hit the man hard. Hipwood gets the ball. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The score's Brisbane 23 to Gold Coast 22.
Brisbane deserved this lead early. They'd want to keep it up if they're going to win this.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in the stats.
The Lions are taking plenty of marks right now. They're controlling the pace of the game better than the opposition.
Much appreciated, Gaz. Ready to go for the second turn. Won it down. Has it now. Lions kicks in heavy traffic. The ball finds Cameron.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 2. Good mark and looks to send it back. Bowes goes with the kick. Easily takes the mark. Weller moves it now. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Goes by foot. The contest, no match for him.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
Uses it across half-back. Takes an uncontested mark. Moved on by Thompson. And the mark will be paid. Kicks it out of the defensive 50. Gathers it now. He might kick a goal. Looks okay off the boot. Out on the full. Kick by Fiorini. The ball ends up with Powell. Got boot to ball. Lemons takes the mark. Uncontested. Lemons tucks it into the pocket. Found space for an easy mark. Decides to kick. Turned it over. Weller steals possession. Lobs the handball. Takes the mark. Moves it by foot. Greenwood found some space and marked. Chooses to play on. Looks up with a kick. King takes it well. 30 metres out. Should be simple from here.
Move it on.
An opportunity to take the lead. He sums up the situation and delivers.
He's absolutely loving it, and why not?
King getting the crowd involved.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That's great.
Thumps it clear. Mitchell picks up the loose ball. Spins out of trouble. He drives it. Robinson drops the mark. Rich there to mop up. Marks in a bit of space. Hacking it out of there. McStay gets in a good position.
Ball clear.
Brisbane reduced the margin.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Brisbane could give themselves plenty of chances. They've got more marks inside 50. It's their finishing skills that's letting them down.
Considering the options on the kick-in. Elects to kick. Great mark. Moves the ball by foot. McStay does well to mark. It's a long kick. Berry has a great set of hands. 45 metres out.
Move it on.
Huge opportunity to grab the lead. What a sensational goal. That's his first. Smiles all round. Brisbane get on top again.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That's a really good team goal. Brisbane are controlling the possession and they're using that control to hit the scoreboard.
Punches are clear. Great control there. Swallow can't hold on to the tackle. Atkins read it best. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Gardner puts it on the boot. Gets into some space to mark this. 40 metres out.
Move it on.
They'll regain the lead if he nails this one. Look at them celebrate that effort. Gold Coast are back in front.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Witt's won the hit out. Dug out by Zorko. Missed his target by hand. Swallow throws the ball away. Puts it on the boot. Nice hands. With quick hands, Adams gets on the end of that handball. Just stepped around his opponent with ease. Getting pushed out of the way was Quits.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. No issues with that drop punt. Gets some reward for his efforts. Brisbane go back in the lead again.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Brisbane are winning plenty of the ball at the moment, and it's allowing them to create plenty of scoring opportunities.
Punched away. He wins possession. Takes that one strongly.
Go.
Goes for the goals. And the mark will be paid. King hoping to kick truly with this shot.
Move it on.
He slams it towards goal. He loved that one. They're in front.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Gold Coast have got on top in the marks. They've been able to control the ball in the air, and it sees them in this position.
McInerney gets onto the ball. Sexton didn't mark it. Finds the loose ball. Is in his possession. The mark is taken by Berry. Got boot to ball. Nice mark under pressure. McCarthy a long way out. Should be relatively straightforward from here.
Move it on.
This kick will put them in front. That looked great. What a goal. Pretty happy with that one. Brisbane still back the lead.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. That's a really good team goal. Brisbane are leading the contested ball numbers. It's always the starting point for a coach to find how well they attack the contest.
Rayner will be the recipient of the free. Winds up and goes long. A race for the loose ball.
No prior.
Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Brisbane by 3 points.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Thompson ready to bring it back into play. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Bailey with an opportunity for goal. 45-degree angle. He takes aim. That ball comes off the post. And they continue to miss these opportunities. Just a few points the difference.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. Brisbane got set up well and are able to cut off these kicks forward from the opposition.
Unsure of their next move. Puts boot to ball. Releases by hand. Has it now. Miller getting a chance for a break. Ball up called. McInerney with the punch. Lemon short by hand. Goes by hand to Townsend. Simply outplayed his opponent. Ainsworth releases the ball. Payne throws the ball away. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal.
Move it on.
That one will really lift them.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
That's his first. They get around him after that effort. Gold Coast take back the lead.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Gold Coast have failed to get on top of the clearance, but it's how they can turn the ball over that is allowing them to score.
McInerney with the hit. Witt controlled it well off the bounce. Heads long with that kick. Sexton wins the marking contest. Converting these opportunities could make a big difference to today's result.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 2. Oh, it just hits the post. Gold Coast by 3.
You'll have to do better than that next time. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. The Lions have been better around the contest, but they need to make the most of that stat and put it on the scoreboard.
Starcevic with the kicking duties. 4 points the difference.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. You've just got to do better there.
Ready to bring it back into play. Starcevic plays on. With a burst of speed. Does well to cut off the kick. Holman kicks it. Nice work from Berry. With a driving kick. Strong mark in the contest. Looks up with the kick. The mark is taken by Anderson. Moves the ball by foot. Scoops up the ball. Just handballs into space. Linking by hand. Finding the ball with ease. He celebrates hard after that. Gold Coast have kicked the last 2 goals. The lead is now 10.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Clears the contest. And now Anderson, wasting a lot of effort there. Dishes it off with the ball now. Through for a point. Now they lead by 11.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. A bad finish results in the behind. Gold Coast are getting more of the ball on the outside, and it's their outside run that is generating plenty of scoring opportunities.
Players move as they look to provide an option. A chance to reload the attack now. Going for goal number 1. Offline for a behind. The margin is 12.
Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement. You've just got to do better there.
Starcevic to bring it in. Plays on from the kick-in. Moves it by foot. It's marked by Lions.
In the back. Advantage.
That's it for the first half. What can you tell us, Gaz?
Gold Coast will go into the rooms at half-time with plenty of confidence and back themselves for the second half.
What do the stats tell us, Gaz?
Brisbane.
Players back on the field to begin the second half here. Thumped clear. He wins possession. A quick handball from Miller. Picked up by Payne. Ends up turning it over. Just gets a hand in. Lyons won himself a free. Slams it on the boot. Couldn't take it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Takes a strong mark. Chips it towards half forward. Good body work to win the mark.
Move it on.
Goes for the goals. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. King loves that goal. Gold Coast lead by 18.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. He did really well there and gets the reward. Brisbane have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Thumped by McInerney. Greenwood lobs the handball. At full stride, receives the handball. Finds his man. Chol with the mark. This will certainly test him from this distance.
Go.
A chance to put a second goal on the board. Ends up turning this ball over.
The Suns just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Collects the loose ball. Uses it across half back. Payne leading the race to the loose ball. Starcevic just through it.
Move it on.
Fiorini takes aim. Hooks the kick. Now they lead by 19.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. You'll have to do better than that next time. Brisbane are actually on top in the contested possessions. They just need to convert that dominance into scoreboard pressure.
Looking for options now. Looks to move it by foot. Zorko gets on the end of this.
Gold Coast just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
He drives it. Ball out of bounds on the wing. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Townsend links with a teammate who can run. Intercepted. Thompson gets in the way. We'll get a ball up on the wing. Witt thumped it clear. Collected by Miller. Dug it out. The ball mopped up. Swallow clears the ball from the contest. King takes the mark. He's the #1 ranked player on the ground.
He's on fire at the moment.
Move it on.
He decides to go for home. Congratulated by his teammates. Gold Coast have 4 on the trot. 25 points the difference.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Thrashes it. He's got the footy in his hands. A chance to reload the attack now. Thompson sends one up towards the wing. Ball collected. He just can't get out of the action. Weller finds his man on the move. Powell kicks hurriedly. Ball gets cut off. It's cut off by Lyons. Pushes off the tackler. Gets it away. This is McCarthy. Bailey pulls the trigger. A drop punt through the goals. He's got a couple now. Starting to get into this game. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Punched away. He has the ball. Giving it off with Zorko. He gets it back. Is in his possession. Poor handball. Causes a turnover. Seen plenty of it. Ballard uses it by foot. Decides to keep it alive. Keeps it alive under some pressure. And the ball ends up over the line. Things not looking good for Townsend. Gaz, can you give us more on that?